Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk about some wands in the Harry Potter franchise, and I'm doing this based off of looks, I would say alone. That's really the only way I can sort of judge a wand. So I've got these 9 wands here, and these wands were a part, I don't know if they're still around, but they were a part of a set of mystery packs, and I believe they're on the third installment of the mystery packs. And what it was you would go to your local Walmart, Target, wherever, you had like a toy section, and you could get one wand, and you didn't know what it was, for I believe between $10 and $15. I think it was around 15 to purchase one, and you didn't know what it was. So when you opened it, you got one of these 9 wands. And so today I'm going to go through each of the 9 wands and just give a quick opinion on each of them. So we're going to start out with the first one, which is Harry Potter's wand. And I have to say, uh, it's for the most part minimalistic. I like certain things about wands. I like that they're minimal for the most part, but I also like if they are like minimal, but they've got a little bit of flair to them. So with Harry Potter's wand in particular, I like the handle on it. I like that it's, kind of looks like a wood type of texture. Like you can tell where it came from. It came from, a certain type of tree, stuff like that. So with Hermione Granger's wand, I really enjoy hers because it's very minimal throughout, but it's got these fine little woven details throughout it. And another thing I like about specific wands is if they're minimal, I like that uh, they're minimal throughout, but the handle is maybe like sort of like together with it. Like you can see some separation between the handle and Harry's wand. Same thing with the other ones, but I just like that wands are sort of sleek throughout. Uh, so for Ron's wand, I like his because it's very simple, but then at the handle, you can tell with the handle when holding it, it looks like it's got a really nice hold to it. I like the sort of color to it. I don't know if they were trying to go for like a piece of wood that's got some like, moss throughout it, but for the most part, I really enjoy Ron's wand and how sort of like simple, yet the handle, you can tell it's really grippy with it. Uh Draco Malfoy's wand is, to me, too simple, and if you know the reason why it looks like this is because his wand goes into a cane, into a walking cane. So when it goes into the cane, there would be like a little ball or something that he would hold on to. Typically, it's in his family, I believe it's like a skull, or something along those lines, like a skull head, or like a cobra head, something along those lines. Because in the Deathly Hallows Part 1, the movie, Lord Voldemort needs a wand, and he asks for Lucius, his wand, and he pulls it out of his walking cane, and then Voldemort snaps the top part off because he just needs the wand itself. He doesn't need all that extra stuff to it. But with Draco's, if they would have added the top piece to it, then I feel like I would have liked it more, but it's just too clean for me. With the Nevilles, it's sort of the same thing as Ron's, where it's very clean as far as the wand part. Once you get to the handle, it's got some woven and weaves to it, and I like that a lot. You can tell it's got some good grip to it, and it's just an overall very clean wand. I like the color, how it's a bit of a lighter color compared to some of the other ones in this wand category. With Luna Lovegood's wand, I like hers a lot. The main reason I like hers is because it's right here. It's got some separation to it between the wand and the handle. I like that in wands. I like how there's a little bit of separation. And also, when you have separation, you've got more of these details throughout the wand. The handle itself, I believe it looks like some sort of flower petal that hasn't bloomed yet, which says a lot about Luna, and that's probably the reason why she has this wand, is because, you know, it's a flower petal, and, you know, every wand is, you know, it chooses you instead of the person choosing the wand itself. So overall, I like Luna's. Tonks's wand, I like hers mainly because hers is the first in these grouping of wands that sort of has a bit of a different shape to it. It's not very noticeable, but if you take a look, you can see that there's a bit of a curve that goes up, and then the handle itself, you could put like these two fingers, you could put it right in between those two fingers and sort of hold it like that if you wanted to, or it can rest real nice between your thumb and your pointer finger if you hold it like that and cast spells like that. And I like hers because of that reason. And I also like the little stripes on it. It just gives it some more character to it. Lord Voldemort's wand, I like his wand a lot, mainly because of this little lip right here. With that lip, you can do a lot of things with it. I feel like the main reason that lip is there is to sort of be a placeholder for either your thumb or one of your other fingers. Because I know when he casts a lot of spells, he does more of a pointing motion with it. So when he holds his wand, I believe his pointer finger is around that loop, and then his middle finger is underneath, so he's kind of casting like this instead of the typical like this. And it just gives it, when he casts like that, it gives it just a little more flair throughout it. But I think that's the main reason I like his wand, is because of the loop. And I also like the body of it itself, how it's got little pieces sort of carved out to, you know, really emphasize that it's, you know, a piece of bone. And the last wand, the Death Eater wand, I would say I like this one. The only thing is it's too, I wouldn't say it's too much, but it's got a lot of flair to it. Like I said with most wands, I like how the wand is sort of straightforward, but it might have some little details in it. This one, it's got some jagged edges throughout it. The handle doesn't look like it's really much of a handle that you can really grab onto. I feel like if you were holding this wand just in your hand, then you'd be holding it, and then someone could easily just snatch it out of your hand. It would just slip out. But like, for instance, with Voldemort's wand, or with Harry's wand, or Ron's wand, you've got a really good grip on it. And if someone were to try to snatch it, like with Voldemort's wand, you'd have your fingers sort of wrapped around it, so it would be harder for somebody to sort of snatch your wand out of your hand. But for the most part, the Death Eater wand is fine. I think the main thing I like about it is the color of it. It's got that darker tone to it, and it's got sort of the indentations and cracks throughout it that, you know, sort of shows, you know, that it's a Death Eater's wand. But yeah, that's just my overall opinion on these characters' wands. I'm sure in a future video I'll do more wands like this. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will